Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. So today we are going to be learning some of the basic knots of Scouts and Guides. Here I have a very basic rope which is definitely necessary, and here it goes. So I have untied my rope. The very first knot that we are going to learn is called the reef knot. Okay, so a very pretty simple knot, I would like to say. So here are the two ends of my rope, like these are the two ends. How do we put the reef knot is hold the two ends, one in your left hand and the other on the right hand, put right over left and then push the left inside. Okay, then put the left over right and push this inside and pull both the ends. Okay, so this is how it looks. It looks like perfectly symmetrical knot. That's why this is also called as a square knot. How do you check if the reef knot is done is you'll have to release these. So if this movement is seen, then it is confirmed that it is a reef knot. Now let me teach you again. Here are the two ends, right over left, and you push this inside, then you have left over the right and then you push that inside. You get the knot here. You can do the testing as well. So knot number 1, reef knot, is done. So now let me tell you the uses of reef knot. It has various uses in various fields. Like it can be used in the field of boating, it can be used in the field of medical. You might also realize this is the very own knot that we are using for tying our shoelaces as well. This is the knot which is used in every bandage. The basic purpose is to join the two ends of the rope. So yeah, the second thing that we are going to learn today is called the clove hitch. Clove hitch requires a material for support because it's a hitch. The difference between a knot and a hitch is that knot doesn't require a support, whereas a hitch requires a support. So here I have a water bottle with me. I have the rope. So let's begin the clove hitch. Also, there are two methods. One is the open method, which is usually used, whereas there's also a closed method. Let me first teach you the open method. Open method is used to tie in any of the substance such as this bottle here. So here I take one end of the rope and here's my bottle. I'll let it stand and I'll surround I surround the water bottle like this, and again I pull it enough so that I make another round. Okay, while in this process you will observe that there is a X formed somewhere in the water bottle. Like here I have the X. Can you see the X? Yeah, here it is. So this end, it's the same end. After it goes, you'll have to slightly lift the X and put it in between the X and then tighten it. Can you see? See, there was like an X before and now this has gone in between. So this is a perfect clove hitch. So see, then it goes hanging, nothing happens, it's a very tight knot. And let me show you again. So here is my support system. I take one end of the rope, I go around 2 rounds and then I find the spot where there is like an X being formed. So wherever there is an X, I'll just have to lift up the X and put it exactly in between it. See? And then nothing, and then you just have to tighten it. So you'll find like a beautiful X and a rope that's passing by. So that is clove hitch method number 1. This is an open method. This can be used for such. So now let me tell you the second method. It's called the close method. I'll have to take the middle portion of the rope, not any of the ends. So here it is. This is in my left hand and this is in my right hand. With the left hand, I'll have to make a loop. The loop should be facing you, like the loose end of the loop should be towards you. With the right hand, I'll have to make a reverse loop where the open end is away from you. Wait, I'll reverse it. So you have taken the middle part. With the left hand, I'll have to make a loop which is open to us. With the right hand, I'll have to make a reverse loop which is away from us. Okay. Once these two loops are done, you can see the difference. In the left one, this is the open end and it's coming out. The right one, it's going away. So this, after this is done, you'll have to place the left over the right. Let me do it again. Now these are the two loops. Take the left part and put it over the right part, and then widen it as much as you want and put it above from the head of the bottle. Then tighten it. Look, it's the same thing but for a closed object. Let me show you again. Taking the middle part of the rope, the left one turned where the loop is towards us, the right one turned where the loop is away from us, and putting the left one over the right one. Simple, and placing it. Tightening it. See, you see the beautiful X. This is clove hitch, and it's done. What are basically the uses of clove hitch is that it can be used in gardening. This is usually used for tying up cattle. You must have seen it. And this can be used in tent, where we use the same method for attaching the peg, and this can be used in outdoor activities. This is basically securing the object, like securing the length to the object. Like if suppose this is it, then I have like a secure line for the objects. So it gets very important, like in case of a tent, where you pitch a tent, you really need a secure line. Like if this is it, then this line to the object is very important. If this loosens, then the whole thing could collapse. So that's why you need clove hitch. The third knot that we're going to learn today is called the Fisherman Knot. So what do I need is, I need the rope, I need two ends of the rope. Basically I'm going to place it in two lines because it's easier this way. Once it's placed, like this end is in the body and this end is in another body, so you just place it like this. You take the end of the rope and you put it above, then you lift it slightly and you push it down. Once this is done, you tie a very normal simple knot, like as you all know, just this, and then tighten it. Okay, take the other end, place it above, lift this, place this below, tie a simple knot. Okay, Let me do it again. It's placed this way. Put this above this. Lift this up. Now it comes inside. Tie a simple knot. It's done. Now the other one. Place this on top. Lift this, put this on the bottom and tie a simple knot. Now I have two knots here. Now all I have to do is just pull. You can see that these two things are coming closer to each other. Now you can see that it's coming together. What is the main use of this knot is to carry something. Like in the camp you'll have hot vessels, so you basically tie it like this and then you can use it. Like it's very tight. You can easily lift up the vessel. Okay. So this is the use of fisherman knot. Let me show you how to do it once again. Here are the two ends. Place it above, lift it below, tie a simple knot. The same with the other one. Lift it above, pull it below. After it's done, the thing is it should move smoothly, like very smoothly. So fisherman knot is done. The next knot is called the bowline knot, which is also called as the master knot or like the king of knots, because this could be a life-saving knot. Let me tell you like a small story for this, because of which it will become very easy for you to understand how this knot is. So here it goes. You will need both the ends of the rope. First, let me take one end of the rope and form a loop like this. As in how I explained you earlier, is that the loose end should be away from you, right? So you make it like this. So now here there is a story that I would like to say. So this, so what it says is that this hole right here is like a well, okay, and this thing, the end of the rope, is a tree, okay. So here it goes again. It's like this, okay. So this end, the other end I mean, is basically a snake. The snake comes outside from the well. Again, this is a snake, this is the well. So the snake comes outside the well from, it's coming from inside, okay. So the snake comes out, it looks here and there, here and there, it sees the tree. What it does is it goes around the tree, okay. It goes around the tree and then it feels like, oh, it's not good here, and it goes back into the well. So now I'll have to, so the snake and the snake, you'll have to pull both the snakes together and you'll have to do the pulling of that. Now you see the knot. Can you see you'll see like a 8 figure on the other side and a loop. This is a perfect bowline knot. Let me show you again. Here you have the loop, which is away from you. Make sure it's away from you, because if you make it towards you, then you cannot fix it. You'll have to make the loop away from you, and then here there is the other end of the rope. You'll have to put it from within the well to outside. make the snake go around the tree and get back into the same well. Then you can do the pulling. See? So this is bowline knot. This basically has formed a loop. Let me show you the loop of it. If you make this very closer to the things that we really want, it should be done in, if we do the same thing but using the other part of the rope, like in the middle of the rope, you'll find that it's the same knot. Like you see a 8 and you see this, but now there is like a loop formed over here. So this loop, like suppose there's a person drowning in water, you quickly put bowline knot and then you throw it to them, and then you start pulling it, and then the person is actually saved. So bowline knot is done. So the next knot is sheep shank knot. So basically you need to arrange the rope in threes this way, like this, and this, and the ends are supposed to be away. What we need to do is like form a very simple loop. Once the loop is done, just insert this into this and give it a nice pull. It's a very simple knot. The same with the other end. Make a loop, insert this loop into this and do the pulling. Now you can see that our sheep shank is ready. The more you pull, the more it tightens. So what I did is basically I shortened this rope without even cutting. Let me show it again. So here it is. You place it in 1, 2s and 3s. Like you have 1, 2 and 3. You form a loop. Pick this up, place it into the loop and tighten. The same here. Make this into a loop, place this inside and tighten. You can pull both the ends and all you see is it's getting tightened. The purpose is to shorten the rope without actually cutting it. So sheep shank is done. The next knot we'll be learning is called the sheep bent knot. So again we need the two ends of the rope and you'll have to make a loop. You'll have to make a loop that's open to you, so which resembles the number 6, which I can say. So I made the loop. Now hold this portion of the rope with your thumb finger and your middle finger, because you'll need the index finger later on. Now there is the other end of the loop. So you bring it from inside. As I told you, you'll need your index finger. Put it over the index finger and receive it from the other side. And you will see that the index finger is making a loop. You'll have to insert it in there and bring it back. Hold the one that you brought back and the initial rope. Take out your hand and pull. Once you pull, you'll see nice 8 on one side and nice 8 on the other side. So this is a sheep bent knot. Let me tell you again. Make a loop which resembles 6. Take the other end from inside, let it come out. Use your index finger. Let it fall from the index finger. Take it, place it in the loop formed by your index finger, and the coming rope and the beginning rope. Remove your hand and do the pulling. Here there's an 8, here there's an 8. Now that is sheep bent. So we are done with sheet bend. What is the basic use of this is that if the ropes are of two different sizes, then it really gets difficult for us to join. With sheet bend, it's a lot more easier. It's a very strong knot, as you can see it. Place it here and this. Thank you for watching.